I'm going to be your host for the day. I must indicate that I'll be using English as a medium of communication today, since we're in Bloemfontein and the majority to speak Sotho. Unfortunately, as the members of Bloemfontein International, we're not that good in Sotho. So please allow us to use English. But I must say that we're very excited and happy. We're thrilled to be in Bloemfontein today. Thanks to Elna and her team for organizing the conference center, and also for inviting all of you who are being present here today. First and foremost, I would like us to all rise, and I'm going to ask Mamu Mashomakul to lead.
Ngoba impilo zethu sonke zisezandleni zakho Jehova Nkosi. Siyacela ke bawona sesilapha sizogromba sifunela abantwana inqoba. Wonke umuntu olapha uyayazi into ayifunayo Jehova Nkosi. Sicela wena uNkulunkulu usihambele phambili. Kubantu esithetha kubo sishumayela leyo vangeli esingayo apha namhlanje. Sicela ukuvula indlebe, ukuvula amehlo, ngoba impilo yasemhlabeni inzima. Abantu bayalamba, abantu abananto ezandleni, imisebenzi yabantwana ayikho uNkulunkulu. Abantwana bagqibile esikolweni, bahleli nathi, badla imali yegrant kuye yamaxhegwazana nathi. Kodwa sibafundisile imisebenzi incane. Sicela basive naba bantwana xa sibamema. Babamela kwindawo ezinjena akubeza ukufanele khona into.
Sanibonani? Dumelang. Lekai. Is it nog more? Goeiemorgen. Hoe gaat het? Nee, goed aan ons aan de klani. Dit is baie lekker om te eten. Yes. Ons praat nou. Ons praise that. I would like to greet everyone. I would like to welcome you. Thank you so much, everyone, that you are here today. You spare this moment just to come and listen to this wonderful business opportunity. Let me just tell you that you will definitely, once you get, you get this business opportunity, you take this information, you do exactly what the business requires, you will definitely be successful. Your life will definitely never be the same. Definitely. This is actually the life-changing business opportunity. We are so grateful today that we are here in Bloemfontein. So everyone does understand English. Is it fine? Can I go on with English? Okay. I'm here just to introduce the team, the staff from Cash Time International. I'm going to start with the team from the office, because we've got a head office for Cash Time International. We are based in Mpumalanga in Secunda. That's where our headquarters is. Secunda in Mpumalanga. You are most welcome to come and visit our offices. At the end of the presentation, you will see our contact details. You are most welcome. You can just call us at any time just to make an appointment. If you want to come and visit our offices, you are most welcome to do that. But you have to make an appointment, please. Okay. My name is Sipho Madonzela. I'm the marketing manager from Cash Time International. Then we've got Londiwe. This is Londiwe. Can just rise so that everyone can see you. We've got Londi. She's doing a lot of things. I cannot, specify actually the exact position because she's handling a lot of duties. She's actually doing everything. That's what I can say. Then we've got Joshua Kumalo also from the office. It's just only the three of us because we're a big team also. The others, they are left behind because they've got other responsibilities of the business that they have to take care of. So also we've got our wonderful team from KZN, from Mpangeni in Richards Bay. So there at the back we've got our wonderful, the lady, she will come and testify what did she achieve through this business in a very short period of time. So we've got Mom Joyce Ngonyeni, she's sitting there at the back. She came with a Quentin. Yes, the guy that is taking the video there, his name is Quentin, he's also from KZN. And then we've got our MC today. Zibone, yes, he did introduce himself. So actually this is the team that we are here today. I mean, just to come and meet you guys and just to tell you that we love you from the office. We are here. This is our business. That is why we normally say when we work at the office, because we work from Monday from Monday to Friday. Then especially on our weekends on Saturday, we are out to meet our people. Because these people, because this business, it's for the people. We are here, we are saying we want to change people's life through this business. That is why we cannot sometimes sit in the office, because we've got a lot of administration that we have to do during the week from Monday to Friday. But the weekends is our time to go out, covering a lot of areas. The week before that we're in Barberton. We are traveling, all around the country. Next week we're going to KZN. That other week we'll be going to Joburg. So this is the business. Cash Time International is an online business. That means anyone in any country can be able to do this business. Thank you so much. I'll hand back to over to you.
Thanks, Mr. Matuzela. And I would like to thank you all for being present here today. And we also need to pass our thanks as well as the team from KZN. We're very excited to be in Bloemfontein today. If you are here today and you're having difficulties in terms of financial, you must listen to this presentation attentively. If you're financially okay, just listen. If you are a rich person sitting here today, I'm telling you, at the end of this presentation, you'll say, damn man, with Cash Time International, I'm going to double my wealth. So I'm going to hand over to Joshua. He's going to do the first presentation.
Basically, I work with administration. My presentation is the first presentation I'm doing today. I'm normally in administration. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I'm normally in administration, and this presentation was organized by Mrs. Elna Furi. she actually pushed for this presentation. She pushed for this presentation. You know, this was supposed to be our week off. Of shame. This was supposed to be our weekend off, but then again she pushed. You know, she pushed for the presentation. I was like, no, I just actually like the way she was talking and asking me. I just like felt okay. No, you know what? Let's just push for this presentation and make it happen. And we are happy to be in Bloemfontein. This is my first visit here in Bloemfontein, and we are all happy and excited to be here. All right. Like I said, I'm not a charismatic person. That will make you jump up and down, excited about this business and everything. But I'm more of a casual speaker, if you may. I'm more of a teacher, if you may. But what I understand is that maybe after this presentation, you will definitely understand what this business is all about. You will definitely understand how you can benefit from being here. So let's get right to it. Introduction. Introduction. You have been chosen to unpack the inner world that is packed within you. When we say you have been chosen, like we say this person, you could have done anything today. You could have been sitting at home watching football. I know I would have. You could have been sitting home watching football, you could have been out shopping, you could have been out gallivanting, doing anything you can. But you are here today because you wanted to learn about this business. You wanted to know what is happening at Cash Time International. So you have been chosen to be here, and we are grateful to have you guys here. And I hope that you actually get what you are here expecting to get. Moving on. Since all was created from dust, you are greater than all. Just to explain a little bit here, I'm Christian by religion. And in Genesis 1 verse 26, it says, God is actually telling his son, he says, let us make man in our own image, in our own likeness, so that he may rule, dominate. So now, I want to ask, from that, how many of us here are ruling and dominating in our life? The scripture doesn't talk about people dominating people. No. It's not talking about people dominating people. But at the end of the day, do you understand? I'm not here to tell you to don't go to work or something like that. The person that is paying your salary owns you. The person paying your salary is actually dominant over you. You cannot tell that person anything. You are limited to what you say. You are limited to what you think you can say. That is not being dominant. You are being dominated. So now, since we're created in the likeness of God, God actually gave us an instruction to rule, to dominate. So this power is actually inside of us. This power to dominate and rule is within us. So that is what we are here to talk about here at Cash Time International. We are here to give you a new way of thinking. We are here to give you a new way of understanding into creating wealth for yourself. Everybody has the potential to create wealth. You just have to think differently. Am I understood? Okay. Moving along. The color purple used in this website is associated with royalty, spirituality, magic, and mystery, and also symbolizes the inner wealth, strength, and power. What I'm going to do to you today, I'm going to give you a word. As I'm presenting here, I'm giving you a word. I'm giving you an idea. So what is going to happen is that either you take the word I'm going to give you, which has the potential to transform your life, or you can just take the word and just do nothing and not act upon it. If you act upon it, I promise you, this will change your life. There is Mrs. Ngonyeni Lapana. It has changed her life. She's going to give her testimony today, and you are going to know how it has changed her life. So I hope that today, we can all unlock this inner wealth that is within us. Let us create our wealth today. It all starts with you. Take the word I'm giving you today, take it and apply it, and let it transform you. Am I understood? Yes. Alright, thank you. Moving on. The biggest irony, most people get up every weekday morning and go to work. They work from 9 to 5 with an hour off for lunch. They get 15 or 20 days leave per annum and public holidays. All of this is done for 45 years or even longer. The best years of their lives. I mean, who wants to enjoy life at 70? To be honest. You know, I've actually realized, I'm sorry to say this, but with white people, I'm sorry, with white people,
I'm 60.
With white people, I've noticed that, you see those old guys, they actually drive a Porsche. Those old guys, old white guys, you know, they've worked all their lives. They've worked very hard. So now, but I have to ask myself, what is the use of actually enjoying all this when you are old? Why can't I enjoy it now while I'm young, while I'm fresh? This is the time I'm happy to actually see young people here. You know, I'm very, very happy to see young people here. And I hope that you take this business seriously. You know, I hope that, you grasp the concept we are going to be sharing with you today. And I also like this guy to actually share his testimony as well. You know, so that you can understand what we're talking about. And I hope that, let's enjoy life while we are young. Let's not wait till we're old, say, pension, to enjoy your life. It's not good, it's not right, it's not right. All right, okay. They devote an enormous slice of life working for money and yet spend little or no time planning their finances and setting financial goals. It is sad, to be honest, that you are going to be working from 9 to 5, you don't have the time for your family, you don't have time to sit with your, you know what I mean? You don't even get the chance to properly raise the kids. Working from 9 to 5, you know what I mean? You are away all the time just to get a salary at the end of the month. It's good, but at the same time it's sad in the fact that, you don't actually get to enjoy the most important things in your life. That's what we are trying to convey. Alright, the truth. One of everyone's goal is to achieve wealth. If this statement is incorrect, please raise your hand. I think we're all here, we want to be wealthy. Yes. We want to be rich. We want money. Yes. You know what I mean? So now, one of everyone's goals is to achieve wealth, financial independence, but how many really know how to go about it? Or how long it will take, or better yet, what they mean by financial independence. Now, let's look at this statement here. Financial independence implies, financial independence is actually being free from financial worries. And more specifically, independent from the need to work. That is financial independence. You are financially independent when, like I was talking to my business partners the other day. I tell these guys, the way our parents used to work is different from the way we are more business-minded these days. That's how young people are these days. We don't work like our parents do. Don't disrespect to everyone who's over 50. Or, no disrespect. But, I think you understand what I'm saying. We're more business-minded, we seek new opportunity. Because now information these days drives us. That's what you are here, to get information that will transform you, that will change. Moving on. Financial independence. This can be achieved when the income you receive from your investment exceeds the income that you receive from work, your salary. So we define financial independence as being a point where you are earning enough from your investments to live off without the need to work. So obviously, the first requirement of making your money work for you is to beat inflation rate by a healthy margin. Let's talk about a few things. The salary treadmill. I'm just going to read through this. I'm just going to talk about it maybe afterwards. Yeah. The salary treadmill. Every month, payday comes around. Wait. Every month, payday comes around. We're all excited. There's a huge chunk of money in our, in our bank accounts. It's all good. Then the following week, where I come from, many people get paid on the 23rd and the 25th. I don't know about here. So on those days when they have a lot of cash, everybody's out in the shops, shopping, excited, taking their girlfriends out, taking their wives out, It's all good, you know. But when it comes to the first of the following month, bills have to be paid for your life. Someone else will make plans that will include you, that will keep you bound to their plans. That's work. I'm not against work. I'm all for work, as long as it is there to teach you, to groom you into becoming your own person and your own business, with your own business and your own thinking and doing. All right. Moving on. Trouble is that every month it's the same old story. Round and round and round on the salary trend, the treadmill, never making any progress. I mean, you know what a treadmill is, right? Everybody knows what a treadmill is, right? You know, but you're not moving forward, you're not moving backward, you're just running. A lot of effort is coming out, but you're not getting anywhere in life. That is the treadmill. So you're stuck in this treadmill. You're not doing anything, you know what I mean? You're just stuck. You know, I'm sorry. But that's how it is, you know? So, round and round and round on the salary treadmill, never making any real progress towards financial independence and share direct. The point is that in this life, there are only two ways to make money. You can either work for it, or you can make your money work for you. This is a cliche, everybody has heard it, but now, like I said, I'm only going to give you a word. Once you apply this word, it will transform your life. It has the potential to transform your life. So I hope that everybody takes the word as I'm about to go to it. I was just explaining the cycles of life right now. Right now, I'm going to start to introduce Cash Time International. Who is Cash Time International? CTI stands for Cash Time International. Was formed by a group of intellectuals with vast knowledge in the financial world, merged with multi-level skill, multi-level marketing skills. Now, take note of these words, financial world, knowledge in financial world, and take note of multi-level marketing skills. The idea is to instill financial knowledge. I'm going to explain that in a bit. Through trading, which is our business, that is our product. We teach people how to trade, and I'm going to explain it as well in a bit. And financial stability through multi-level marketing. Next slide, please. Why Cash Time International? Cash Time International is the first amongst its competitors to come up with a product that is tangible, realistic, and most needed. You know, I'm going to explain something right now that many people thought was only done by banks, by insurance companies. Our product is actually, we are here to tell you that not only banks can make such large amounts of money, but you can also as well, if you allow us to teach you. So our product, we believe that it's tangible, it's a realistic product, and it is most needed. CTI has a revised compensation plan that is easy to work with. Next slide, please. Our product. We train people to trade in the international stock market, specializing in forex, which is making more than 6 trillion per day. What is trading? I don't want to explain this using this example, because now I could say how many of you might be wondering what trading is. Then I tell you about shares. Next thing, you don't understand what shares are. You know, these are things that we actually explain in the class. But I'm just going to come to a lower level just to explain what trading is, and I hope that you understand. Yeah? Now, a simple example. My mother used to actually, she was once she was wandering around Newcastle, Chinese factories, and she saw our school blazer. I used to go to watch for Sekunda. She saw our school blazer for 50 rand. And she asked me, how much is the school blazer in Washington Sekunda? Surprisingly, the school blazer was 400 rand. Surprising. So what my mother did, she went to the Chinese factory and bought those jackets, blazers for 50 rand. And came back to Sekunda and sold it to school kids for 200 rand. Making a profit of 150 rand. That is trading. Getting something for a cheaper price and selling it at a higher price. A second way of making money, just to explain what trading is. There are two ways to look at trading. of which both are important. Like I told you, I'm more of a teacher than a presenter, so I hope that you understand what trading is when I'm done. So now, the second way, let's say Londi here, Mrs. Londila, has a cell phone. A cell phone that costs maybe 8,000 rand. Yeah? And maybe I take the phone from her, maybe she says, just a hypothetical, an example. She says, can you please hold my phone for me? And okay, I'll hold the phone. Maybe she does do something else. Then Sipo comes to me and sees the phone on my hand. When he sees this phone on my hand, he might come to me with an offer and say, Josh, I want to buy this phone from you for 12,000. Yeah? So now I sell the phone to Sipo for 12,000 rand. He gives me the money. I go back to the shop. I buy back that phone for 8,000 rand. How much profit have I made? 4,000 rand. So now what did I do? I sold the underlying instrument or cell phone at a higher price and bought it back at a lower price. That is trading. You can make money when the price is going up. 50 rand jacket, 200 rand. Made a profit of 150. You can make money when the product is going down. The value of the product is going down. I sold it for 12,000 rand and bought it back for 8,000 rand. I made a profit. So now, in forex trading, but now what I want to emphasize now, we don't, like Sipo said, we don't deal with jackets now and cell phones. We teach people to trade online. There are many things you can trade online. First of all, we have something called commodities. Commodities are your gold, silver, soybeans, sugar. Those are commodities. They are also part of the things that are traded. We also have indices. Indices are your JSE top 40, which are the top 40 industries in South Africa. The S&P 500, which are the top 500 companies in USA. The FTSE 100, which are the top 100 companies traded in Britain. So, but we as Special International, we teach you to trade in currencies. Currencies are the biggest. Currencies are the best because they, we talk about the strength of the economy of that country. For instance, if you realize that the dollar, I don't know how much the rand is compared to the dollar right now. The last time I checked it was 10 rand something. Do you know what causes that? The strikes. The strikes we have in our country. Now, for instance, the time the buses and the trucks were striking, there was no movement. SASO generates the coals, but where do we transport them to? Do you understand? So now it means the economy is standing still. There's nothing happening. So now the rand will be weaker towards compared to the dollar, which is gaining strength. So that is what we teach you as Kesam International, to understand this. To understand, you know, the biggest participants in this industry are the banks, insurance companies. You know, when you take your money and you take it to AXA for 32 days notice, the money doesn't just stand there, stay there and do nothing. They take your money and they go trade your money. And they're going to make major profits from your money. And what's going to happen is they're going to give you the stability and interest that you agreed upon. And you are happy. ABSA is a good bank. But at the same time, you just make a fraction of what you could have made if you did it yourself. As Kesam International, we teach you to handle your own money. Starting from $100, which is about 1,000 rand. We teach you the basics of money management skills. We teach you money management skills. We teach you how to analyze the markets. We teach you how to analyze the different currencies. We teach you just to understand what trading is itself. That's what we teach you as Kesam International. That is our product. You know, we're not promising you that you're going to be a millionaire within a few days. That's the misconception that is there when it comes to trading. That you're going to be a millionaire within maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks. That's not going to happen. What we are going to teach you, with like that minimum amount of money, which is $100, we're going to teach you to create, to generate maybe $10 a day. Maybe $10 a day is enough. It's a lot of money. But at the end of the month, with that $10, you're guaranteed, at the end of the month, on a 2,000 rand. As your trading account grows, you can actually increase your exposure to the market, and you can make even more money from there. That is what we are teaching you as Cash Time International. That is our product. To help you be financially independent. To work for yourself. From a minimum of 2 hours per day, you can actually make this happen. You don't have to be uchinjalo, you behind the computer trying to understand, trying to analyze. No. 2 hours is enough. As a matter of fact, 30 minutes is enough. Now, many people have this question, but I work, I can't actually be glued behind the computer the whole day. The markets are open 24 hours, meaning that from 8 to 10, you know, you're humble, you're sitting, you come back, you sit down, you relax, you have your meal, then maybe from 8 to 10, you can just sit down behind your computer and start trading and making your own money. That is what we're teaching. You know, that is our product as Cash Time International. And as a Sekunda, we have a class running right now, and people are making it there. People are making it, the class continuous. Thing is like my Sekunda, like at the head offices, people sit down every day and learn and study, and they share knowledge, because we have what we call a boiler room. A boiler room is where traders sit down and trade. That is a boiler room. So now it's easy to communicate with people on a daily basis and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And to further your knowledge. So, but then again, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not easy. It takes dedication. It takes the will. Without the will, you cannot do it. You have to have the will to want to succeed. You have to have the will to want to make it in this business. That is our product. Can we move on to the next slide, please? Thanks to Cash Time International, now people can be able to trade one of the biggest market providers in the world, the Forex market. Forex markets allow us to trade currencies, commodities, and indices. So you can't trade and make money without it. So you can't trade and make money without experience. You cannot just go to a platform, to a company, then tell them which is so from a trader, but here's a platform, yeah, but then now you jump in and actually start trading for yourself. You're going to lose money. You're going to risk risking too much. We as Cash Time International, we will teach you how to trade. We will hold your hand. You realize, for instance, like this little baby, you probably, like there was a time where they were holding him and actually forcing his legs to move. There came a time where they just held his hands and he started walking. That's what we as Cash Time are here to do for you. We are going to hold your hand. We are going to be there for you until you are able to walk for yourself. Until you are able to work for yourself. Alright, moving on. So you can't trade and make money without experience. That is why we are here. Cash Time International will train you to trade like a professional and increase your opportunities to make money. Remember, knowledge is power. If you are ready to start your journey to a financially free life, Cash Time International is here for you. I just explained the product and I hope everybody understands. Alright, we will train you to be the best with our top strategies that are best recommended by professionals. We offer mentorship and support until you are confident enough to start trading on your own. We are there for you until you are able to work for yourself. Our training costs 7,000 Rand. The duration of the training is 2 weeks, intensive training, where you are in class for 2 weeks. We're going to be giving you the basics, the understanding of the market for 2 weeks. Then after that, it's going to be continuous training, which is mentorship and support. So we see that, you know, for the first 2 weeks, we recommend that you are there, like, you know, attentive, schedule cycles, and just focus on the training. We recommend that. You know, so no, can you please go back to the previous slide? Yeah, so that's what we are going to be doing for the 2 weeks. We are going to be training you intensively. Then then after that is just going to be mentorship and support. We can move on to the next slide. Business opportunity. CTI presents a business opportunity where you can save up to 90% of your normal training fee with only 1,700 Rand. You can take advantage of these savings through multi-level marketing business opportunity. Can we go on to the next slide? Alright. I said the training costs 7,000 Rand. Now, a lot of people, they don't have the 7,000 Rand to actually start learning or coming into our classes and start training. A lot of, if you can check via the internet, you'll find which there are companies that charge up to 100,000 rand for training. Others charge about, especially in KZN, there are companies that charge 20,000 rand for training. So, we charge 7,000 rand, but yet we still found people which they have problems with coming up with the 7K. So we actually came up with a new strategy that was implemented last year in September, where you can actually pay 1,700 rand and introduce 2 people to Cash Time International. Then you qualify for our training program. Now, think about it. What have you done for us? As Cash Time International, you yourself have become a client, but you have marketed us to 2 new recruits, to 2 new people who also want to start trading. You went to the people and you told them about our product. They were interested. Then they were interested. After they were interested, they paid 1,700 rand and they introduced their 2 people. That's what has happened. You have marketed us to other people. So now, the distributor first joins with 1,700 rand. The number of boards in the plan, it was 1. The name of the board is Smart Board. So now, once you pay 1,700 rand, there's another business opportunity. Like I told you, since you've marketed us to other people, we have to compensate you. We have to pay you. So now, what you have done is, okay, you have 2 things that happen to you once you pay 1,700 rand and introduce 2 people. First of all, you qualify for our training. Number 2, you qualify to appear on what we call a smart board, which I will show you as we go on. The board structure is 1, 2, and 4. Distributor will get entry into the smart board, into the board plan after sponsoring 2 new directs, who must each pay 1,700 rand. On cycling out or completion of the smart board, the member will get 10,000 rand plus free re-entry onto the smart board. Let's move on to the next slide, please. All right. This is not the smart board. This just emphasizes how we believe our business should go, should run. Now, I want you to pay close attention, because this is where many people lose it. You know what I mean? You introduce this person, and you introduce this is you introduce this person, and this person, and this person introduces that person, you know, then you expect to cycle out. It doesn't work that way. Now, please pay attention. What we are emphasizing was this one. Especially since you are a new group in Bloemfontein, I hope that you understand this concept so that when you present this to other people, you know, you present a good product so that our business can move smoothly and with ease. Okay. So now, this is you. You pay 1,700 rand and you introduce 2 people who will also join with 1,700 rand. Like I told you, after that you appear on what we call the smart board. Now, for these people to appear on the smart board, what they should do is to pay the 1,700 rand, which was paid already, and introduce their 2 people. Now, if this person pays 1,700 rand, obviously he directs Ubuntu, then introduces his 2 people, he appears on the smart board. This person does the exact same thing, pays 1,700 rand, introduces 2 people, they appear as well on the smart board. Now this person as well, the same process. You know what I mean? So everybody to appear on the smart board, what they have to do is to just pay 1,700 rand and introduce 2 people. That is the only way you are going to appear on the smart board. I'm going to explain the benefits of being on the smart board soon after. So now, members move through the smart board from level 1 to 3. On completion of a cycle, members earn 10,000 rand. And automatic re-entry to the smart board. Can you please move to the next slide? Next slide, please. We're going to come back to this one as well. Like I said, every time you pay 1,700 and introduce 2 people, you appear on the smart board. When you appear on the smart board, there will always be someone on level 3. It's the way the system has been designed. There will always be somebody on level 3. There will always be people on level 2. It is the way the system has been designed. Now, this means if you pay 1,700 rand, you will appear on level 1. Now, you can either appear on this reservation space, this reservation space, this reservation space, or this reservation space. So now, once you come in and you pay your 1,700 rand, okay, now another thing I have to emphasize is that the board fills from the left to the right. The board fills from the left to the right. So once the Mundula Ekoko 1,700 rand introduced about 2, he appears on the smart board. Now, once this level is filled, Ngabantu, who enter with 1,700 and introduces 2 people, once this is filled, the board moves. They shift. The one on level 3 gets paid 10,000 rand. The ones on level 2, they move to level 3. The ones on level 1, they move to level 2. Understand? These 2 people cannot fill the same spot. So what will happen is that this person will lead their own board. This person will lead their own board. So now, cancel this out. What do we see? We see, and there are going to be 4 reservation spots at the bottom. You understand? So now, the board has split. So now, once this happens, like level 1 is filled, the one on level 3 gets paid. Can you move to the next slide, please? Sure, do it like that. The one on level, okay. The one on level 3 gets paid 10,000 rand and gets a free re-entry on a new board. That is the basic concept that we are teaching. Is it understandable? Anybody who is not clear with it? Alright. So that's how it works. Just to explain it one more time. The only person you can appear on this, the only way you can appear on the smart board is to pay 1,700 rand and introduce 2 people to the business. Once you do that, you appear on the smart board. Now, sometimes you'll find that the board is empty. Sometimes you'll find that the board, you just join there. And as soon as you join there, you move to level 2. Every time level 1 is filled, there's a shift on the smart board. Those on level 3 get paid 10,000 rand. Those on level 2 go to level 3. They have their own boards. And those on level 1 move to level 2. Now on level 1, it's going to be empty again. So now once you introduce somebody, or the person that is on your downline introduces 2 people, he also appears on the smart board as well. Am I understood? Yes. Can you move on to the next slide? Now, incentives. As Kesham International, obviously we had, I don't know, when were the awards again? On the 26th of April, we had awards. The business started in September last year, but it was actually worked from October. So now, these women actually qualified for these cars October, November, December, January. 4 months. In 4 months, they had qualified for the cars. In 4 months. And I will show you how they did it. Excuse me? Oh, you're going to see. I'm going to see these things on my 8th class. Yes. Alright. Now, about incentives. To qualify for a cell phone, you need 5 directs. Directs are people that you've introduced to the business that have paid 1,700 and introduced their 2 people. You are not limited to introducing only 2 people. You are not limited to introducing only 2 people. You can introduce as many as 15 if you want. So now, you need 5 directs, qualified directs. And in your team, there has to be 5 cycles. In your team. Not necessarily you cycling out. It means there have to be 5 people who have been paid 10,000 rand, who have cycled out. Do you understand? Alright. To qualify for a laptop, you need 8 directs. Now, here's the nice thing. Once you qualify for a cell phone, it doesn't mean that your directs are now forfeited or they are cancelled out. You have to start all over again. You add on to the 5, 3 more directs. Then in your team, you have to have a minimum of 12 cycles. meaning that 12 people in your team have been paid 10,000 rand. Then you qualify for a laptop. To qualify for a TV or a side-by-side fridge, you need 10 directs. You add on to the 8, an extra 2 directs. Once you do that, you need 25 cycles in your team, 25 people within your team that have cycled out 25 times. You need 25 cycles in your team. Not necessarily 25 people, but within your team, you need to have 25 cycles. Then you qualify for a side-by-side fridge or a TV. To qualify for a car, you need 15 directs. And as I've been told, there are people here in Bloemfontein who are just focused on the car. They are just focused on getting the car. To qualify for the car, you need 15 directs. Now, remember, again, qualified directs. It means it's people that are paid 1,720 and introduce 2 people. Those are qualified directs. And in your team, you need 40 cycles. It means that, like, there has to have been 40 cycles within your team. Then you qualify for a car. And like I said earlier on, it is possible, guys. Mrs. Mbonyeni is going to be giving a testimony in the award ceremonies. She qualified for all of these. She even got 2 cell phones. 2 cell phones, a laptop, side-by-side TV, and a car. Cash time is working. Cash time is making money for people, and people are making it through cash time. Next slide, please. Now, you can also contact us in our, before we go there, can you please go back? Back. All right. Important notice. Like I told you, for instance, to bring classes here in Bloemfontein, where we teach you how to trade the forex markets, some people are more focused on the trading, some people are more focused on the multi-level marketing. For us to bring a training to Bloemfontein, there has to have been 12 members. 30 members. These people are people that have paid 1,700 rand and introduced 2 people. Those are people qualified for our training. We bring the training to you guys. We organize an instructor, we organize a place to conduct our training, and we bring our trainings to you guys. What sets us apart from our competitors is that you have to drive to Durban or Johannesburg if you want to sit down and learn how to trade for yourself. What we as Cash Time do, we bring the training to you people. Once there's a qualification in your team, then we bring the training to you guys. So now, training classes will be provided when a minimum of 30 people in your area have qualified for training. Clients will be invited to our training program according to a list of who had qualified first. Classes minimum of people who are allowed to attend for us to bring a training is 30. But maybe let's say we have 60 people who have qualified for a training. It's still fine. What we normally do is that we have 2 different sessions. We have a morning session and an afternoon session, so that we can accommodate as many people as we can. Our training instructor will come to your area for the training. Like I said, we will bring our own trainer to Bloemfontein. Then he will conduct the classes. Please note that cycle payouts are done every Friday, provided that a member has qualified before the cut-off date and time, which is Thursday, 12 o'clock midday. Now, let's say now you have gone through our system, level 1, level 2, level 3, and you cycle out. Once you have cycled out, it is important that you do that before 12 o'clock Thursday. Because now, at 12 o'clock on Thursday, the system takes everybody that has qualified and send it to the bank. And the bank will do the payouts Friday morning or throughout the day. We do our payouts. So now, if you're cycled out maybe at 12:05, it is not possible for you to actually get paid on a Friday. Your name will be pulled out by the system for the next payout, which is the following Friday. You understand it? Yes. Now, we urge all our members to make sure that their banking details are listed on their bank office. Who is already a CTI member here? Your banking details. Do you have your banking details in your profile? That's important. That is important. Because normally what people do, they don't put their banking details in. Next thing Friday afternoon they call us, my banking details are not, no, I haven't been paid. When we go to check the system, the person didn't put their banking details in there. So now they're going to complain to us, you know. So what you do is you fill in your banking details, and after that, you call the office as well. You call us. It's important that you call us. And we are going to put you manually into the next payout, because the system doesn't put it out. Like, let's say you were pulled out this week, you're not going to be pulled out next week. It means you have to call us at the office, tell us that you were supposed to be paid Friday, so now you weren't paid because your banking details were not there. So what we'll do, we'll put you manually into the next payout, meaning the following Friday you will be paid your 10,000 rand. Cash time pays its people. So angeke kwenzeke ukuthi ungakhokhela. Wonke umuntu uzokhokhela ama-cash time. Again, we urge our members to make sure that their banking details are correctly listed on their bank office. Please note that the name of a CTI member has to match the bank account holder's name. Important notice. CTI number maybe 1234 is Elnafori. We cannot have more banking details. Kalundi. That is fraud to us. Our system recognizes that as fraud. Because what normally happens, a sponsor maybe changes their banking details of their downline because now they have quarrel or something like that. So now we don't do that. So if the bank, if your CTI is Elnafori, it means that your banking details should be Elnafori. That is the only way the payout can go through. Am I understood? Alright. Okay. Another thing I want to emphasize before I close, without taking a slide. Another thing that I want to emphasize is that our trainings will be online in a short space of time. Meaning that our trainings will only be done online. So that means that for you to, okay, I'm going to explain the whole process at the end of the presentation, because it's actually a simple process, which is actually a better process, because now back then people had to wait maybe 3 months before we watch a presentation to their respective location. What's going to happen now is that as soon as you qualify, you call the office and you tell the office that I want to start training now. We are going to give you some certain login details that should be used to log in. We're actually going to send you a link, a certain link, but I'm going to explain this at the end of the presentation. We're going to send you a certain link. We're going to click on the link, you're going to follow the link, and we're going to give you a certain password. Once you log in that password, you will be logged into our instructor. Like I said, the training takes 2 weeks. So now what's going to happen is that for the next 2 weeks, you're going to be logging into our system and attending our training. That is the way we are going to be doing it now, because now it's more effective, it reaches out to everyone. We cannot always, like certain people, like I know in a show, there are 20 people who have qualified, and they have to wait for the 30 to be filled, which is problematic. So now we've decided as the company that, okay, cool, what we can do is that we can actually make sure that the classes are ongoing every week. Do you understand? It's actually a better way of doing it, isn't it? Yes, exactly. So these are our contact details. Our email addresses, I'd like you to write them down if you don't have them. It's info@cashtimeinternational.com, cashtimeintern@gmail.com, pins@cashtimeinternational.com, Jackie@cashtimeinternational.com, Cindy@cashtimeinternational.com, payments@cashtimeinternational.com. And our website is, please, after the presentation, and maybe there's something you missed or something like that, please go through our website and check us out. You can also download our certificates, our company registration and tax clearance certificate. You can also download that. We are a legitimate business. And our telephone numbers, if you care to write them down, it's 017-631-4636. The other one is 017 631 5836. And the last one is 017 631 4960. I'd like to thank you for your time, and I'm going to give the mic back to our MC, and he will carry on with the program. Thank you for your time. Oh yeah, excuse me. Do we have questions? Questions, yes. It's fine.
Okay. My name is Boya. I've got a question. When I was like presenting this cash time international to someone, then someone asked me, when it comes to legal procedure of the law, when you've got more than enough money in the bank and you are not working, you're not earning that certain amount of money, then when it comes to SARS, what kind of precautions that we have? Because of this, sometimes SARS knows, we know that everyone must pay tax. Then I've got a problem in explaining to the people that I'm presenting this thing to when it comes to SARS problems. How can I just explain that to them?
Okay, let me just answer this. Okay, because as Joshua was explaining that we are a registered company. We are the company here in South Africa, according to the law of South Africa. As what can I say? If you are running a business, you need to be registered with SARS. So the business, the company is registered with SARS. That is why you can be able to download also our tax clearance. But now coming back to our clients, you as an individual, let me just make an example. If someone is working, at work, every year you receive something, they call it an RIP5. Yeah. Because you have to go and declare. The company that you are working for, they are paying tax on their, the company's capacity. But now, also you as an employee of that company, you have to go and declare to SARS on your personal capacity. So now, same as the
Steve said about tax clearance and stuff. Cash Time, they've got tax clearance certificate that you can find on their website. You can download it and check it with the SARS whether they are paying tax or they're not paying tax. Your tax is different from the company tax. I do Cash Time International, I've got my own personal tax number. And Cash Time, they've got their own tax number as the business. So basically, after a year, I'll receive my RP5 and I have to declare all my investment and my earnings for that particular year. If you decide to hide it from SARS, they will cash it out down the line and you will pay the consequences. So basically, when it comes to presentation, you must make people understand that Cash Time, they are paying tax, but also as an individual, you need to have a tax number. Okay, we're going to proceed to our next presentation and we'll also take questions later on. Can I ask Mr. Spencer as well to join me? While he's still uploading the second presentation, I must also indicate that I'm excited that I actually see two guys, young guys, probably we're at the same age as them. Cash Time is a business, it pays, something they can take seriously and do it as a job. I don't have any professional job, I just do Cash Time International now. I wake up every single morning, dust my shoes, put on a tie, and go and present Cash Time International. Myself, Mom Joyce and Quinty, I'm telling you, we're making big Cash Time. We're making serious money. Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much. Are we still okay? Sasa right? Also, let's know here. All right. Okay. All right. As you know, thank you so much, Joshua, for such a wonderful presentation. Let us just give him a hand of applause. Thank you so much. All right. Cash Time International. We've got two packages. Because Joshua was actually explaining about package 1 that you are having. So, but now I'm quickly going to explain what is package 2. Did you understand everything on package 1? So there's no any questions. Okay. Let's just quickly go to package 2. Let me just explain briefly how package 2 is working. Okay, I'm not going to waste so much time because Joshua has already gone through this. Actually, who is Cash Hub? He did explain in detail of who is Cash Hub International, of what we are doing. We can just go to the next slide. Okay. We offer, we still, the target that we empower people through forex trading and multi-level marketing. We offer forex trading to people who have qualified. With forex trading, you can trade and make money at the comfort of your home. While you are sitting at home, you can just, do trading and make money. And with forex markets, you can trade up to 24 hours per day, Monday to Friday, part-time or even full-time. On our multi-level marketing business opportunity, we pay the minimum of 80 qualified members every Friday. Cash Time International is paying every Friday. All the members, all the clients that qualified, that cycled, they are getting those 10,000 rand every Friday. That means our minimum payment that we are doing, the company every Friday, it's 80 qualified members every Friday. That is the total of 800,000 every Friday that we are paying. As I've said, the business is all over. We've got a lot of clients in Swaziland. If you've got friends, families, call them, tell them about Cash Time. Cash Time is in Namibia, it's in Kenya. The business is out there. We've never been to Lesotho. I think, Bloemfontein, Lesotho, it's nearby Bloemfontein. It's an opportunity. We can go together as a team to Bloemfontein to go and take Cash Time there. I think next time let's organize that, please. The team of Bloemfontein, stand up and do the business. Let's take the business definitely to Paseo. Lesotho, here we come. Okay. Alright, then we've explained, we've explained that. City High, let me just go to that. City High has revised the compensation plan that is easy to work with. That is why you see those people there, with their checks, with their awards, being achieved. Those people, they're the same as us. But now, if they can do it, we can do it. Definitely. Okay. Our product now on package 2. Package 2, package 2, that's our platinum membership. That is the name of our package 2. Package 2 consists of the following. You still get 2 weeks training plus mentorship. You get the training kit. The training kit is containing our notes and platform. You get free ebooks, free webinars, free online training, personal account manager, welcome bonus up to 20% when funding your live account. Free CTI trading signals. Because when you trade, you will definitely need these indicators or the signals. You get all these. All the above mentioned package benefits cost 15,000 rand. Because the package 1 costs 7,000 rand. But now this one, the platinum membership, costs 15,000 rand. Okay, still, we've got also the business opportunity now, also on package 2, on our platinum membership. Platinum members enjoy the benefits of saving up to 90% of the platinum package fee, which is 15,000 rand. With only 3,500, you take an advantage of saving through multi-level marketing business opportunity. But now, instead for you to pay 15,000 rand, you go through the business opportunity. You only pay 3,500. You only save up to 90%. Okay, let's go on with the business opportunity. Okay, how does this multi-level marketing work? The distributor will join by paying 3,500. There's a number of boards in the plan, it's only one. The name of the board, it's Diamond Board. Board structured 1 to 4. Distributor will get in the entry board plan after sponsoring 2 direct who must each join with 3,500. On signing out or completion of the Diamond Board,